We have a real problem on our hands. A very, very real problem. But I got to be honest. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to stop this because I believe that people are going to have to be unified in actually stopping what's going on in the schools, what's going on in the libraries. Now, of course, there are people actually fighting back here in the United States, but still, it is not on a national level. And I'm talking about these drag queen story hours. This wasn't really a thing like 10 years ago, but over the past like 3 to 5 years, it has just run amok. It's gotten way, way, way out of control. There's no reason to actually have men dressing up like women. And it's not even really like they're dressing up as women. They're making a mockery of women. Let's just put it like that. No reason for them to actually be in front of children. And in some cases, actually performing adult themed stuff and reading stories to children. And really, guys, they're trying to push propaganda because they want your children and they want your children confused. They want to indoctrinate them. Now, guys, I was just thinking about this before I actually started shooting this video here. And there may come a time, unless we stop this stuff, to where you're actually going to have these drag queens on YouTube Kids. Yeah, that's probably a real possibility right there. Now, even though YouTube loves to demonetize videos here on this channel, how can you even monetize that kind of stuff on YouTube Kids? Now, I could be mistaken, but I don't think YouTube Kids actually has any monetization. I could be wrong about that. I don't watch YouTube Kids. But still, forget about the monetization point of it. But it is a real possibility, guys. And some of these people that are doing this stuff in front of kids, they definitely have a very, very disturbing agenda. Look here, guys. Drag queen who said, "Love has no age," gave storytime lessons to 11-year-olds. This is in the UK right here. Love has no age. That is terrifying right there. And you parents that are actually allowing your kids to actually attend these events, you better wake up. Because if somebody actually said that in front of my kid, I'm going to have a major, major problem. I don't want these people around my kids. I definitely wouldn't. It says here, a British comprehensive school has come under fire for hosting a controversial drag queen who has said that, quote, "Love has no age," in lessons for 11-year-old children, in which he explained to the pupils the meaning of queer identity. On Monday, the leading figure of the Drag Queen Story Hour UK organization, 27-year-old Sab Samuel, who performs in drag under the stage name Ada HD, was invited to host a series of lessons. Lessons? Really? For 11-year-old children at the Lewis School, Pingham Comprehensive School in Wales. During the lessons, he reportedly explained to the young children how to, quote, understand that queer is an identity, what it's like living as a gay person, and about the late American drag queen and gay rights activist Marsha P. Johnson, The Telegraph reported. Why is it that a drag queen is actually holding, quote unquote, lessons? Because this is the indoctrination process. And I'm pretty sure that he was actually wearing drag. These people, they don't show up in their regular everyday clothes. They show up in full costume in front of little children. Why? Because it is part of the propaganda. This is what they're pushing. Demonstrating the confusion among the children, Students reportedly asked Samuel if gay people could stop being gay, to which the drag queen replied no. Now, he doesn't know that for a fact. There are many people that have actually stopped being gay. If they apply themselves and they don't want to do it anymore, they can do it. But this person said, no, you can't. Another allegedly asked, did you ever think about killing yourself? The appearance at the school sparked controversy after the Drag Queen Story Hour UK Twitter account reportedly posted and later deleted pictures of children watching the drag queen during the quote unquote class. Wow. Drag Queen Story Hour UK, which promotes its services for school children as young as 5 years old. 5 years old, guys. 5 years old. That's the key demographic right there. As young as possible, because they know that those kids' minds, they're not shaped very well. They're not developed. This is ground zero right there for the indoctrination process. Anyway, has come under increasing scrutiny over the past year, with protests being staged across the country by activists and concerned parents, some of whom have accused the organization of grooming children. That's because that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Sab Samuel, who claims to be autistic, has personally been criticized for fundraising for a wow. Yeah, you see that right there. That kind of person's funeral. Fundraise for somebody that just did something so despicable. As well as previous social media posts in which he reportedly said that, quotes, love has no age. And another in which he shared a picture of a pubescent boy and an older man with a caption claiming that gay clubs are wild as you can, quote, meet both types and be told both are 23. What? I mean, I am stunned by this. I am stunned by this. This is the kind of vile human being they're putting in front of your children. Mr. Samuel has attempted to defend his performances for children, saying that they may have that they may act as a catalyst for youngsters to start living their true selves. Yes, once the indoctrination process is complete, they're going to be, quote unquote, living their true selves and not experience the horrendous mental health battle that he claims to have endured as a child. Wow. Commenting on the decision to host Samuel at the historic Lewis School, Pingham, Shadow Education Minister Laura Ann Jones, MS, said that, quote, it's extremely concerning that this is happening in schools in Wales and highly inappropriate for him to be in this kind of environment. Quote, the first question to ask is why is it necessary to have a drag queen in a school environment? That's what I'm wondering too. There are far better and more appropriate roles out there, she said. Yeah, why don't they actually have police officer story time? You ever thought about that? You notice that police officers never actually go out there and read the kids? Because I'm pretty sure the activists would be outraged if a police officer actually read to school children. You know, that's what we probably need. We probably need police officer story hour. Or, you know, if it's not a police officer, how about firefighter story hour? Something like that. You know, actual real people that are trying to make a difference in the community. Drag queens offer nothing to the community except sexual deviancy. Quote, our children deserve far better than to have a known highly sexualized and biased individual coming in to indoctrinate them and talk about delicate subjects such as suicide and sexuality. However, while Wales is governed by the Labour Party, drag queens are still often invited to schools in neighboring England, where Jones's Conservative Party is responsible for education. Wow. This is crazy, man. This is crazy that this stuff is actually happening. It doesn't seem like in the UK they're vetting these people whatsoever. Hell, they're not vetting these people anyway out here because activists really don't care. They just want somebody to come in, talk to your children little by little, year by year, indoctrinate them to where they become activists and confused completely about their identity. And these kids are going to grow up wearing purple hair, green hair. They're going to start using these weird terms like non-binary and all this other stuff. Yeah, this is crazy. Something needs to be done about this. This should not be happening. This is so disturbing, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.